selection. Choosing the garden site is very important. The site should receive at least 6 hours of direct sunlight. The site should also be near a water supply and accessible to gardeners. Loam soil is most desirable. If the garden soil does not have loam, the soil structure can be modified over time by adding compost or organic matter. The site should also be free from rubble and debris, should be relatively free of pollutants and away from pollution sources. Now comes planning for proper planting to get maximum yield. First basic point to consider before you start planting is timing. Vegetables are normally categorized into cool season vegetable crops and warm season vegetable crops. Two main points for planting vegetable according to calendar are climate. High temperatures at both day and night put tremendous stress on plants. In addition, some plants may not survive freezing temperatures if there is a hard winter frost. Periods of time, low humidity, and the high solar intensity can select varieties that are tolerant of temperature extremes. Plant at the appropriate times to avoid temperature extremes or plant to protect the plants. It is possible to grow crops out of the season by providing shade, more humidity, artificial heat, etc. Next is seasons. We have two optimal growing seasons. One is in the spring and other in the rainfall. Both day length and temperature vary dramatically between seasons, short days and cold temperatures in winter to long days and extreme temperatures in summer. Since few annual plants are suited to thrive in both conditions, it is important to choose plants that mature quickly to ensure a full life cycle within one season. Besides this, also consider planting in 2 week succession for continuous harvest. Another important point to be considered before starting planting is spatial layout. Spatial layout is defined as a space arrangement or plan for vegetable fields. After choosing a garden site, the next step is to plan the arrangement of crops in the garden. First, consider the size of the garden and kind of vegetables, then sketch a map of your garden area showing the location of each vegetable, the spacing between the rows, and approximate dates for each planting. Designing of spatial layouts includes many important points such as size of garden, kind of vegetables to be grown, rotation of vegetable crops, and companion planting. Now let's study first how to choose the size of garden. The size of your garden depends on the space availability, the quantity of vegetables you will need,